Miss Iraq is being hailed as a hero here in Israel. The 2017 Miss Universe contestant, Sarah Idan, made headlines last year after posting a selfie with Miss Israel and Idan with a caption celebrating peace and love. However, the selfie not received warmly in the Arabic world, and her family was forced to flee Iraq. Our own Jordana Miller is live with both of them in Jerusalem. Jordana, this is an exciting story everyone has been so excited about, and I can't believe how much the two of them resemble each other.
I know, they look like sisters. This is really such an inspiring story of friendship, and it's coming full circle here in Israel at the American Jewish Committee, which has invited Sarah Idan, the Iraqi model, to come to Israel. And Sarah, I want to start with you and ask you about why you decided to actually come here. I'm sure it wasn't an easy choice.
It was an easy choice, but like Avital, she told me I would be the first woman from my country to come and talk about peace. And for me, that's an honor, and it's something needs to be done. So, of course, I had to come.
Adar, I read that you initially at the modeling conference where you guys met in Vegas, that you were kind of afraid to talk to Sarah. Why and what changed? How did you bond and become good friends?
At first, I didn't know if she knows that I'm from Israel, so I thought she was talking to me because she don't know. And then we started to talk, and we understand that we want to do the picture, and we want to be friends because it's not about our country, and our country is not related to each other. But we wanted to be friends, and we wanted to show the world that we can be friends even if our country is not related to each other.
That selfie, of course, there was a huge backlash in your country, Sarah. I know you got death threats, but you're here now in Israel, and I'm so curious about your impressions.
I'm very happy to be here.
Cool, right?
I never had any idea what Israel looks like, how are the people, and to be here and to see both sides and to understand the situation. It was an eye-opener for me, and I'm just glad to be here.
I heard you also met some Iraqi Jews yesterday here at the Jewish market in Jerusalem. What was that like for you?
Actually, I have many Iraqi Jewish friends back in LA. So when I saw them, I know the story. I know how they had to leave Iraq and everything. It's very sad, but I felt happy because they were happy to see me, someone from their country. And I told them, I hope, one day you will get to go back to Iraq and visit and even live there if you want. And I see it happening.
Hopeful. A lot of people calling Sarah really a hero for sending out that selfie and refusing really to take it down. Do you feel like you're doing something to also show the world that Israelis and Iraqis and Jews and Arabs can actually get along?
Of course. In my country, in Israel, I used to that we have Iraqi and we have from all the countries, and for me it was strange that we can, you can be friends. Why? So I'm happy that this is what we did, and I think Israeli and Palestine and all the countries, Arabic, need to be friends and not to be in a war. Why do this? I think it's not what's supposed to be. We're supposed to be all together because we are human, and this is what's important.
So there you see, Emily, these two young women really showing the world that even though governments may be at odds with each other, people can see each other beyond these political and national conflicts. Back to you.
Wow, Jordana, great interview. And really, these two women are just such beautiful souls. Tell them to keep up the good work.